And I have more control than I do with the ink. But that really was probably a little bit too much of an area to try this at. But it gives you an idea. Then you want to, this one, map out where I'm going to be putting the lashes. Now you can see how this is a different color. Yeah. Once it's sprayed, it's not too bad.
Is there any other way to do with the lashes?
There is, and when I'm done laying this out, I'll show you how I try to fix the different color. One of the best ways is to not scratch away so much. Is to try to keep it the way it's supposed to be right from the get-go. Okay, so that gives me a map for that.
Does 9 by 12 work?
No, I don't think it's 11 by 14. I think it is 9 by 12. This is 8.5.
I was just trying to figure out the size. I'm like, that's not an 8 by 10.
No, I thought it was an 8 by 10, but I think you're right. So I'll do a little of this. Now you can see why it takes me so many hours. I like that gap in between the two lashy parts.
Yeah, I think you need to get more practice in, so increase your speed.
See now, the ink is dry. Dang, ink. If this was sharper, it'd be better, but we're okay. I'll go over the ink. See how can you see how it's eliminating it at all? Yeah, but it's getting rid of the glare and it's getting rid of the red black of the ink and making it more of the black like the board is. This is the color pencil.
When you re-ink, do you use the ampersand repair or do you use?
I use the
Higgins?
ampersand repair.
Well, you take a solid piece of blackboard, take this little tape, no glass. Because there's the door, so I love that hat. On this.
That was my grandma's hat. She crocheted. She wore it. She gave it to me. I wore it. Did a portrait of myself in it.
It's a very beautiful portrait of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I was about 23 years old when that picture was taken.
Close enough for everybody.
That's what I said is like, you know, watch the kids and maybe still don't know what she said.
10. She's ready to go to sleep.
It's like that.
Yeah, that is.
No, this will be the black or the white dog.
This could go on forever, just fussing with this. See, if I weren't demoing, I'd have given up on this a long time ago, work somewhere else and then come back to it.
Different area.
Mhm.
These highlights are good.
I like the reflection, you know.
That's funny, it's nice, like this little hand. What are you guys doing?
Now, she needs longer lashes, but I don't want to do that until I finish the whole side of the face. And I feel like I've taken up something, it's after 3 o'clock.
Can
You
you
can
do
have-
what, bubble?
I yield my time to the lady on the floor.
Can you do like this much push on the bubble to
I
see
could
how
do-
you do that highlight and how you
Yeah,
gradually,
well, the bubble-
how you gradually,
Our
go
Yeah.
schedule's flexible, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anything we can glean off of you. I don't mean to make it sound like we're using you, but
We are.
you know what I mean.
Real scratch, same weight,
Which is good.
Anything that you're willing to grace us with. I know how she does it, but I don't know how she does it.
I'm gonna use fiberglass on this, once I get my area mapped out with the scalpel.
Did you use fiberglass in that apple? An apple with.
Oh, green apple?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, one of the coolest. She did a entire piece with, see if I'm correct here, this has been, what, 4 years ago? She took a hole punch, sandpaper,
Oh, yeah.
punched out the sandpaper, glued it to the end of a pencil on the eraser, and did a whole picture, morning, oh gosh. it
A
was
cold
first
morning
of the
run,
That's
cold
it.
morning run, the whole piece was done with sandpaper, but they were about a ½ inch circles that I used my finger. I didn't do the whole punch. I would never do a whole piece with sandpaper again.
How big was it?
Oh, it was so hard.
It's gorgeous.
No, no, how big was it? That's the one
It
where it's kinda
was,
like this.
I
Yeah.
think 16 by
Yeah, it's just,
24.
the horse.
And the thing is you can't see what you're doing, you're working totally blind. It's just covered with residue, and you have to keep clearing and clearing.
On that fog and mist.
Before I knew who was who.
I think it's because, well, you think they will pick black.
Steve, could you bring that up on your computer?
For morning run?
Yeah, please. Where are my?
San Antonio, something was in the works. I know, I'm good at that.
Yes, he is very good
You
at
know what
that.
they call it? PJs, we're just.
I used to have,
Did you give it to somebody?
I might